Hello, welcome to another dojo topic. My name is Nancy, and this week's topic is about your sovereignty. So I welcome you. We meet here virtually every Tuesday. You're welcome to join us live and be part of the conversation. If you're not able to join us live, I do invite you to subscribe to this channel and catch the video replays. Last week, our topic was about party like purple, the energy of feeling fully alive. So if you were not able to join us live or you missed the video, I will put a link to that video at the end of this video. Today's topic is about from survival to sovereignty. Awaken the energy within. Have you guys ever looked at the definition of sovereignty? It's really interesting because most of the time it's used when you talk about governments and states, countries, that type of thing. But when you're talking about your own personal sovereignty, it takes on a whole new meaning. So here's the thing. Here's what I'd like you to take away from today's topic. Life is an energy game. The mind's objective is to keep you energetically invested mentally, physically, and emotionally. And your objective is to maintain as much of your energy as possible as the sovereign being you are, instead of allowing the mind to influence where you spend your energy. What does that mean? Basically, it's like, are you going to let someone else tell you what to do with your energy? Specifically the mind? Are you going to buy into the emotions, the feelings, the thoughts, or are you going to maintain your own sovereignty? That's what I'd like you to take away with this particular topic. So life is an energy exchange. When you shift from survival mode, personal sovereignty becomes the energetic opportunity. It's the place where awareness meets freedom. Personal sovereignty is the concept of having supreme authority over one's own life, choices, and actions. I want you to just breathe a minute and think about what I just said. Having complete autonomy, complete authority over one's own life, choices, and actions. Doesn't that just fill you up with joy and happiness? Really makes you want to party like purple, doesn't it? You are the sovereign being. You are the sovereign being. You are the sovereign being. The sovereign being is the remembrance of your true nature, infinite, whole, unbroken. She is the one who exists beyond the stories, beyond survival, beyond the noise of the world. A sovereign being knows that life is not something happening to her, but through her. Every thought, every feeling, every choice is an expression of her energetic dialogue with the universe. She no longer gives her power away to past, to fear, or to others' expectations, because she understands that her energy is sacred and her presence is creative. Sovereignty is not control or superiority. It is a quiet mastery, a state of awareness, so grounded in love that nothing outside of her can determine her peace. She stands rooted in her truth, open in her heart, and clear in her energy. As a sovereign being, she gives from overflow, not obligation. She receives with grace, knowing she is worthy of abundance and harmony. Her boundaries are blessings, spaces that honor her light. The sovereign being does not seek to escape her humanity. She embraces it as the playground of divine experience. She knows she is both spirit and form, the bridge between heaven and earth. And in this remembering, she walks in freedom, not because life is perfect, but because she no longer forgets who she is. As the sovereign being, you have the ability to be self-regulating, in control of your choices, and trust your instincts. It involves the power to define your boundaries in relationships and to walk away from situations that do not honor your personal sovereignty. At its core, personal sovereignty is about claiming your own power over your life and allowing others the same right over theirs, creating a power with dynamic instead of power over. Sovereignty can generally be defined as supreme authority and is the embodiment of self-mastery, the state of being energetically, emotionally, and spiritually whole within yourself. It's when your choices, emotions, and energy are directed by your inner truth rather than external conditions or past stories and experiences. Sovereignty isn't about control over others. It's about authority within yourself. It's the knowing that your energy, your emotions, and your story belong to you, and you alone decide how to express them. There is an energetic importance of sovereignty. When we're in survival mode, our energy is reactive, tied to fear, memory, or external validation, and it can be defined as a primal state of being. Sovereignty means calling that energy home, back into your heart, where creation and choice live. Every time you replay a painful story or give your energy to resentment, you're leaking your life force. Sovereignty restores your energetic integrity, your wholeness. From sovereignty, you co-create with the universe instead of reacting to it. You move from life is happening to me to life is responding to me. Sovereignty is not isolation. It's self-honoring. You no longer trade your peace for approval or your truth for comfort. When we are in survival mode, our energy becomes trained to look for safety outside of us, in people, in circumstances, in validation. Sovereignty is the remembrance that safety was never outside. It was always in your awareness, in your divine connection. When you reclaim your energy from old stories, you step into energetic sovereignty. And from there, life begins to respond to your peace, not your pain. Survival energy is protective. It reacts, defends, and prepares for threat. It's the energy of doing whatever it takes to feel safe, emotionally, mentally, or physically. But survival also keeps us tethered to the past, responding to old fears rather than the present truth. The shift begins the moment you realize, I am not my story. I am the energy behind it. Awareness is the bridge between survival and sovereignty. You begin to observe your reactions instead of living inside of them. Ask yourself often, am I honoring my sovereignty, or am I still reacting from the past instead of creating from the present? Sovereignty is energetic self-mastery. It's the knowing that your energy, emotions, and responses are yours to direct. You no longer hand over your peace to the past, to other people, or to circumstance. Sovereignty isn't control, it's clarity in motion. Sovereignty is not power over, it's power within. Every time you choose presence over reaction, you shift the energetic exchange. You move from leaking energy to generating it, from needing approval to radiating authority, from surviving life to consciously creating it. Tell yourself often, my energy belongs to me. I am whole, present, and powerful. In sovereignty, peace is your baseline, not your reward. You respond to life rather than react to it. You live as the source of your experience, not the victim of circumstance. Your energy becomes an offering of love, truth, and awareness to the world. Remind yourself often, I no longer exchange energy through pain. I exchange through presence and love. Everything is energy, and every interaction is an exchange. We send energy through thoughts, words, and emotions, consciously and unconsciously. And that energy creates a vibrational frequency. Your vibrational frequency is what you attract or mirror. Past experiences, especially trauma, can leave invitations for energetic imprints or signatures that, when accepted over and over and over, become your rate of exchange. Life mirrors the energy we offer, not as punishment, but reflection of awareness. Every morning and throughout your day, ask yourself, how am I showing up energetically today, right now, in this present moment? The more you train yourself to view your experiences energetically, the easier it is to decline unwanted invitations. And gradually, you will stop receiving those invitations. Emotions are energy in motion. When you resist the emotional invitations, especially the ones you think you don't want to feel or pay attention to, instead of allowing them to arise effortlessly and without judgment, the result can be trapped energy. Trapped energy can be a result of survival mode, repeating painful stories, unprocessed trauma, or pain that can lock energy into protective patterns. Holding on to the pain keeps us in that same energetic exchange. Pay attention to the signs of energetic entanglement. Emotional fatigue and looping thoughts can attract these entanglements. What are looping thoughts? Those thoughts that you have over and over and over again. I'm not good enough. I'm not smart enough. I'm too fat. I'm too tall. I'm too thin. I don't know the right people. Those looping thoughts that keep going over and over in your mind, pay attention to them. Be aware of them. Awareness is power. Awareness begins the return to sovereignty when you start noticing how and where you've been using your energy. Your opportunity to shift happens when you are aware of the exchange. And you can do this by asking yourself, what story or emotion still feels active in my energy field? As you begin to shift the exchange, you also reclaim your energy. All compassion is yours. You can have it. It's yours to give, to hold. Allow compassion to be a bridge. Healing begins with loving awareness, not force or fixing. Forgiveness can also be a frequency shift, not condoning, but freeing yourself from energetic bondage. These shifts are your energetic sovereignty, meaning you are no longer ruled by your past or by the energy of others. You're no longer allowing what others say, do, or think to impact your energy because you are making the decision. How do I want to spend my energy? You really do get to choose. You stand as the master of your vibration. When you decide where your energy flows, that's true freedom. When you prioritize sovereignty, you are allowing and living as an awakened being. There is an energy exchange in relationships as you observe the balance between giving and receiving. You set boundaries that protect your energy and honor your worth. There is an exchange with the divine through prayer, meditation, and gratitude as ways to communicate with Source. You prioritize grounding, clearing, protecting, and recharging your energy field regularly. You are awareness by compassionately asking yourself, what energy am I contributing to in this moment? Survival was necessary once. It kept you safe. Sovereignty is your evolution. It sets you free. Now take a deep breath and take a moment to reflect. Breathe deeply into the heart. Visualize calling back all your energy from the past. Feel it settle into your body. Calm, steady, whole. Whisper to yourself, I am sovereign. I am safe. I am free. Sovereignty isn't something I earn. It's something I remember. Now, after exploring the nature of energetic exchange and your own sovereignty, do you now see how awareness allows you to conserve and direct your energy consciously rather than letting the mind decide where it's spent? How might life feel different when you, not your thoughts or old stories, are the one choosing where your energy flows? Take a deep breath. I don't know about you, but thinking about the sovereignty that I am, it's a great space to be in. The conversation that we had today in the dojo about sovereignty, it was so playful and loving. It was such a great opportunity for us to discuss how it feels to accept who we truly are. It was so fun. That's the conversation was fun, really, really enjoyable. If you would like any kind of support with this type of information, visit me at masteringyourbeliefs.com. I invite you to check out the dojo. Join us live if you like, or subscribe to this channel. Keep watching these videos. You are sovereignty. You are the sovereign being. In the meantime, this is Nancy Muller, the one and only Life Sensei, saying ciao for now.